Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Pirates will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Alford. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
East Carolina, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So East Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
With the catch, it's Love. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got it behind the line. It's Hodge. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll test the right side. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a cut! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ECU!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hart. A little screen to the running back. Across the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Tulsa wasting no time. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, were just steamroll teams. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. A harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The play-action fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hart. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. That gives him 54 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put breaks into the open. Can't get him to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Tulsa wasting no time.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Off the play fake. Hauls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Tyreek. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Carolina sending the offense back to work. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Hodge.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
In the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Hart. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Pirates! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That's caught. It's Smith. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Tulsa wasting no time.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Handoff to the lone back. Takes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Hart. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Quick strike complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodge. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes the grab, it's Hodge. Hard-hitting tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ruston for some time. They're up by 21 over South Alabama. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Great move. Now he's got room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hart. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes a connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodge. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Hodge. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go right back to him. Spins away from the defender. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, ECU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And they tacked on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the post. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. The short hands, it's Love.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Got his man in the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Slithers into space. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got his man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the Pirates have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Tyree. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes it play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hands it off. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Sweet cut there. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage. Run the quarterback sneak. Get the first down.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hart. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Gee. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Right on the money. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going to test the right side with this one. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner will be brought down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Finds a little space. Turning it on. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look and create an opportunity for big plays. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still running at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.